What's good, everybody? Here's a game that I want to showcase here is an indie arcade twin stick shooter game called Sektori here on Nintendo Switch 2. This was released on May 14th in 2026, and it was released on launch for $14.99 USD. And honestly, 15 bucks for this game after playing it was well spent the money, because I'm not gonna lie, lately I've just been into arcade style twin stick shooter kind of games like this, and it's just freaking absolutely amazing. And what's cool about this game is that it's always changing each level. Now there are campaigns and different things you can unlock, like when you do play your game here and they beat the first level, it unlocks other things you can do within the game, different game modes, if you will. Now, which is cool too with this type of game too, you do have a lot of customability. You be able to change like your little spaceship there to different colors, and then upgrades, a lot of cool things to it. Now there is one thing I have to say right off the rip here, is that with this game here, there's not much to it. Like, it tells you what to do when you are playing the campaign and going into the levels, because it does get a little chaotic here. Is that when you do level, you get options where you can have faster speeds, missiles, shields, the fire options there too, to kind of like basically make it a little easier, upgrade your guns and weapons, things like that. Doesn't really say much, but when you do get these little rifts or tokens, that helps boost up the enemy. You build up that I guess, if you will, points, if you will, to upgrade. And it doesn't really tell you that, but that's what you pretty much would have to do when you upgrade and make gaming in this a little easier. But seriously, this game is awesome. And a side note to this, what actually got me into this even more, playing into this, is the actual soundtrack or theming to this game here. It's like a techno arcade, just, I wouldn't say really retro, but it just really pulls you in. And that's the first time in a long time that I can recall game soundtrack while playing just keeps me in it. I was jamming playing this game and not even realizing like 20 minutes goes into like 2 hours, because no joke, the soundtrack to this game is freaking cool. I feel like that is also too a benefit that actually pulls you in of playing this game here. Besides the visuals, running 60 FPS on the Switch 2 and even in handheld mode is stunning. It's always changing. There are bosses that you do go against, which are always different. Visually, it is absolutely stunning. The colors and the flow of things are just super freaking cool. For an indie game, for what it is, absolutely, if you are someone that likes arcade styles, you want to go for high streaks and just have a challenge, there are different difficulty levels that you can choose from too. So if you really want to kind of like be brutal to yourself and play this, then yeah, this is definitely has an option for that. But no joke, even on the experience, which is just like your, I guess, casual playthrough, it's pretty intense. There's a lot going on, but it's just, there is a lot of replay, ability to this game, and it's just super fun. And that's kind of what I'm at and why I like this game so much, that it's just fun to kind of just jump in, play, get some kill streaks, build up your weapons and your ship there, and get some cool upgrades. With that being said, of the upgrades, when you do, you have these cards that you can pick from, and kind of tells you briefly what it does or what it can do, like drones, fire missiles, lasers, things like that, shield, speed. Yeah, so you do get options for that to kind of stack up your cards. And once, like I said earlier, once you beat the campaign, like at least the first level, the first boss, honestly, that took me a couple tries to get to, because it's no joke. It's not easy, but it's not hard at the same time. So it's definitely a good challenge. So if anybody wants to, again, like I was saying, like I want a challenge, this is definitely a cool game to look into or add it into your game list. You won't be let down on this. And like I was saying, like the upgrades and the cards decks you get, you'll be able to unlock cool different like upgrades and benefits and things like that when you do play, and unlock different game modes to it. So yeah, it is just simply a pure chaos visually. Audio wise, musically, it is super cool to play and just really kind of keeps you engaged to it. So yeah, it is definitely a game to pick into. So if you are at this point, if you hit that sub, like, engage in this video, highly appreciate it. Thank you so much. And also too, if you are playing this game, let me know what is one of your favorite game modes. What was your highest scores in one of your game modes there. I'd like to see that. And then also too, what do you think about this game if you are picking it up, or if you have any other games that are like this, drop them in the comments. We'll love to know about it. But thank you guys for watching this video. Until then, I'll see you guys around.